With Jerry Bean, guide on Lake Ouachita. Jerry, we're out fishing some brush piles here, and we see these fish schooling up heavily. What's the primary forage for these crappie?
Right now, this time of year, their primary forage is shad, threadfin shad. But we also have a minnow in the lake that these crappie just really search out, and it's called a ghost minnow. He's a little short, usually 2 to 3 inches long, but he's nearly transparent. If you catch one and you look at him, you can actually see the organs in the body working. He has a light green tint to his back, and these crappie just love them. It's like crappie candy. So we try to imitate that particular minnow as well as we can, and we're using just a little plastic grub. As you can tell, it's got like 3 different colors to it, but it's more transparent looking with a green tint than anything. And we use a 16th ounce jig head with this little grub. And something that's very important is how you attach your line to the jig itself. You want that jig floating free as we can have it. And I tie a loop knot, and that lets the jig work so free. It does. If you tie a direct knot to it, when you catch a fish, your line will be pulled up, and then the jig will just hang totally out of a normal position. And the more natural you can make that, the better the fish like it.
I noticed that you're going primarily with a slow but steady retrieve here, yes, too. And also with that loop knot, you're actually getting a little bit of motion without having to do much anything.
Exactly. Yeah. And we're casting these things and swimming it through them. You want to just move it barely fast enough to make that tail turn. Actually gives it a swimming action. Okay. If you want to fish it vertically, you can drop it directly into the pile, and we try to hold it as still as possible, but your heartbeat will make the jig move. Just those little subtle moves is what the crappie's looking for. Something easy, they don't have to chase. It's sort of just like feeding them.